Hello everyone and welcome. Today in this Reiki session I'm going to help you to grow your business and your online presence on YouTube. I am so incredibly excited to share this session. One of you wrote in, Ivana from Serbia, requesting this Reiki session to help support her in her web design business and grow her YouTube channel. So if you feel connected to this particular session, maybe you have a product, an idea, maybe you're in business currently and you need a little energy work to help you to navigate in your business, or maybe you're trying to start a YouTube channel and you've got lots of ideas, or you're maybe in all of these phases. Maybe you have the product, maybe you have the business, and maybe you have the YouTube channel. Wherever you're at on that arc, this Reiki session is for you. And if you're at the very beginning, meaning you're just thinking of these things, this Reiki session is for you. So I'm so excited, and let's begin. So like we always do, let's start by taking those nice, long, slow, deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And as we begin this Reiki session today, just allowing this energy to come into your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit, to any place and all places where you may need it the most, whether or not you know where those places are. As you continue to breathe, just taking those nice, long, slow, deep breaths in and out. And on your exhale, as you exhale, it's like a pressure release valve. Just letting go of the thoughts, the limiting beliefs, letting go of the experiences and situations where you feel held back. Right now, we're arriving in the state of the now. We're arriving wholly and completely in the now. And one of my teachers would call this presence-centered awareness. And so we're arriving through the presence of our mind into the awareness of the now. And why that's important is it eliminates the blocks that we may feel in life, in our business, about ourselves. You are in this moment right now, whole and complete, exactly as you are. Nothing is missing. And the more that you can let that sink into your being, the more that you can adopt that mindset that you have everything within you, that you have everything that it takes, that the resources are not external, they are internal. The more that you come into what I like to call the solution mindset. So if you have everything, then you have all of the solutions as well. And so what we're doing in this Reiki session is that we're allowing the energy work to uncover the blocks that you may have in your business, the blocks that you may have around your ideas or product ideas, and also any blocks about moving forward in your YouTube channel. Beautiful. So all you have to do to receive is just accept and say yes to the energy. And then just allow this energy to come in. Allow it to calm the mind. And as you're doing that, you may begin to feel some weight lifted off of you, maybe in the area of your heart. So we're just going to take some of this energy, we're going to send it right to the heart. In the heart, when we have an open heart, in the sense of, like I'm kind of like the world is my oyster. When you come at life, your business, your YouTube channel, like anything is possible. It's like the heart just opens. The heart opens because the heart knows this to be true. The heart knows this to be true, and then the mind might come in and say, well, what about this one time? And the mind will do that. Mind will come in and try to disprove the heart, right? And so that's part of the struggle. That's part of the struggle of life, and that's also part of the struggle of having a business, having a YouTube channel, or having an idea that you want to turn into a business or a YouTube channel. And then I would say for those of you, especially Ivana, I'm going to talk to you now with your creativity. I bet you have so much creativity and you don't even know where to start sometimes because you have so many ideas. Good. So if you are somebody that has so many ideas, too many ideas, I am right there with you. I have created different businesses and products and services, and I love creating things. That's why I love creating these YouTube videos. I love genuinely creating things. It's fun for me. And I also love to help other people. I also love to help other people create. And so it's this beautiful thing. So us creative, healing type people, it's almost like we need to do that. It's almost like innate in our being. And so what may not be so innate is the business side of things. So that's the beautiful learning process that we get to go on as creatives and healers and people who are these idea and creative channels. We get to solve this riddle, so to speak, of how do I take this idea and then bring it to essentially help other people? How do I get my art, my artistic expression out into the world so that way it has impact? How can I help people with my healing arts so that way they can live a more stress-free and peaceful life? And that is ultimately often the goal for many of us healing artists or artists and creatives. How do we support people with our art? How can we be that creative channel of upliftment for other people? And so this energy is for you. It's to help you tune in to the heart, into the deeper aspects of who you are. And so as I send this energy to you, Ivana, and to everybody else who feels connected to this particular video, I'm going to just start with some peace. I'm just anchoring peace into the field. Taking those nice, long, slow, deep breaths, it helps to clear the mind. The exhales help to center into ground. And then when we bring in the energy, it's like there's less friction. There's still going to be a little bit of friction, some resistance. But if we start from this place of peace, of less resistance, then we can open to the divine that wants to come through us. What's beautiful is that when you're creative, you really are connected to the force of creation, because the force of creation creates. And this is a really beautiful position to be in. So I'm going to do a little bit of clearing in the auric field. Sometimes there's the interference from the collective from society, from our upbringing, from our parents, grandparents, siblings, friends. And sometimes when we are these creative healing types, we're also very empathic, which means we're sensitive. We're sensitive to other people's thoughts, other people's emotions, just other people in general. And so it's really important to also, in this healing session, to create a boundary, right? This boundary, this little cocoon of energy around you, so you really can go in and do your deep work and trust that what comes through you can implement. One of the reasons why I'm so excited about this Reiki session is because right as Ivana, when you wrote in, I hadn't completed it yet, but I had started working on a guide. And this guide helps you turn your ideas into income. So in this guide, I help you to choose one idea. Could be an idea for a business, could be an idea for a product. For instance, Ivana already has a business. This guide could help her in creating a product for her business. But even if you don't have a business yet, or you don't have a YouTube channel yet, you can still use this guide as a method to get your ideas out, to select one, and then to start working on that idea and turn it into a product. And then that product turns into income. And so this is the exact format that I use. Created a free document, a free download for you. So if you'd like, just go into the description and there is the free guide for you. If you'd like to turn an idea that you have into a product and start generating income with that today. This process will walk you through how to create a product in less than 1 hour. And so if you actually do the guide, you will have a product and you'll be able to implement it right after you complete the guide. And so I just want to say, Ivana, thank you for your question. Thank you for writing in. It was definitely a divine alignment. I just want to let you know that, because I believe that we're all here to support one another. If you guys have been around my channel for a moment, you know that I believe that we are all here to help one another. And so it's such a beautiful blessing to be able to support you all in this way. And so it can also be used in a way to flush out your YouTube video ideas. So if you have a YouTube video idea or a channel idea, you can use this guide in the same way. Instead of it being a product, you could also use the guide to help you decide on topics, on what you're going to talk about on your channel, and help you to start. Okay, and so basically that's what this is. It's a jump start. It's a way to condense time, so that way you stop ruminating, you take the guesswork out and you just go. And if that's something that you're called to do, like I said, you can click on the link in the description and be taken to that free guide. Please let me know what you think about the guide. I'd love to know how it's helping you. I'd love to know your ideas. I'd absolutely love to know what products you might be using, or what products you're creating, or what types of businesses that you're creating, what type of YouTube channels you're creating. I'm so excited. And like I said before, it's so amazing to clear the clutter of the mind, the clutter of the space around you, stuff that you've picked up. Again, those limiting beliefs, sometimes those are really the things that come in and steal the motivation. And so I'm sending this energy straight into the places where those limiting beliefs are held in your body, your mind, and your soul and spirit. Sending this energy to the inner child within you that might have received a wounding of some sort, where she began or he began to believe that they were not enough. because you are enough and you are capable and you are here to create. If you're still watching this session, you are definitely here to create. And your creations are here to help people. They're here to support the well-being of this planet. And I'm so excited for this journey for you. And I'm really excited if I can be of service to you as well. So Ivana, thank you so much for being here, and everyone who's here, just sending all the love, all the positive energy, the healing energy especially, into the places where you don't think that you can, allowing this energy work to wrap around that, so that way you can feel the possibility that you can. And ultimately what I hope what you take from this is that starting will create momentum in your life. And even if you change your ideas and even if you change your products, the only way for you to know what's possible for you and your business and your products and your YouTube channel is if you begin to make the videos, make the products, and create the business. And so I'm sending this energy here, right into the place that doubts, into the place that doesn't feel like it's enough, right into the place where the things that are holding you back, so that way you can feel a little bit of relief, knowing that although there may be some heaviness, all by starting, you release a load of the heaviness. Trust me, I know, because I've done it too. And I'm continuing to release heaviness with every video that I create, with every product that I create. And let this particular session be a significant demonstration that the universe is always guiding. Ivana literally wrote it in at the time when I was creating this free guide to help people with their products, their services, their ideas, and effectively if they wanted to be on YouTube, the YouTube channel. So this is so amazing, and I'm so grateful to be here, sending you this energy, supporting you with your vision, your goals, your aspirations, your healing services, your healing products, your beautiful artistic expression that provides a beautiful service for the well-being of this planet and for your life. All right, friends. Just going to close this session with some beautiful energies straight into your being. May you receive it fully. And may you open to the guidance that's within you and allow it to guide you, and allow yourself to feel the guidance and take action on that guidance. Because you are enough, you are worthy, and you are a creator. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you thank you everyone for being here. Please download that guide. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to know whether you send me an email. Let me know what your ideas are. Let me know what your YouTube ideas are, product ideas are, in any way that I can support you. Sending you this energy right into your beautiful ideas and into your beautiful heart. Thank you. If you'd like, you can also check out my other videos here, and I'd love to see you in that session as well.